Resilience is not about never breaking. It's about learning how to bend with grace, recover with wisdom, and rise with more clarity than before. Today is about redefining what it means to be strong, not as a fixed trait, but as a practiced mindset. A process, a muscle you grow over time, one breath, one trial, one conscious choice at a time. There's a common misconception that resilience means being unfazed, always calm or endlessly productive despite stress. But real resilience includes the shake in your voice, the tear in your eye, the pause in your pace, and the decision to keep going anyway. It includes the courage to say, "This is hard," while still showing up with intention. Your nervous system was never designed for constant pressure. Yet many of us live in a chronic state of fight, flight, or freeze, holding our breath through the day, clenching through decisions, powering through burnout. That isn't resilience. That's survival mode. And survival mode sustained too long becomes self-sabotage. The key to long-term resilience is recovery. It's knowing how to downshift your nervous system, how to step back before you snap, how to rest before you collapse, and how to feel what you feel without shame. Because emotions are not enemies, they're signals, invitations, data. Every time you take a mindful pause in the middle of stress, you're rewiring your brain to believe you're safe even in discomfort. That shift, biological and spiritual, is how resilience is built. It's how you grow capacity, not just toughness. Start to see setbacks differently, not as reflections of your worth, but as reflections of your current stretch point. Just like muscles grow through tension followed by rest, your inner strength grows when you lean into challenge, then recover with care. When life pushes you down, resilience says, "Rest here if you must, but don't unpack, you're not staying." It says, "You've done hard things before, and you'll do this too." It doesn't silence doubt, it makes space for it, then chooses courage anyway. That's the daily practice. Try this. When you feel overwhelmed today, instead of pushing harder, pause. Place one hand on your chest, the other on your belly, and take 5 slow breaths. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 6. This simple act signals safety to your nervous system. It says, "I'm here, I'm safe, I can handle this." And remember, resilience is quiet more often than it's loud. It's in the boundaries you hold, the sleep you protect, the no you say without apology, the moments you slow down when everything screams to speed up. That's strength. That's you, choosing presence over pressure. You don't need to be perfect to be resilient. You just need to be present, willing, curious, and most of all kind to yourself. Because inner criticism isn't a motivator, it's a drain. And you cannot shame yourself into growth. You can only support yourself into it. Over time, resilience becomes who you are, not because you never struggle, but because you've learned that every challenge carries a mirror. And in that mirror, you see a self still standing, still breathing, still open. And that is more powerful than any external definition of success. So when life feels heavy, remember, you're not broken, you're breaking open, you're becoming. And the more you move through with awareness, the more you will realize every fracture you feared would end, you has only carved more space for strength. The strongest people you know have likely met grief, anxiety, heartbreak, and uncertainty. What makes them resilient isn't avoidance of pain, it's their relationship with it. They don't run, they don't pretend, they breathe through it, and they come out the other side more grounded, more whole. You don't have to wait to feel ready. Start now with what you have as you are. Let your resilience be quiet but steady, not a roar, but a rootedness, not a fight, but a rising, not perfection, but presence. And before you go, remember, mindfulness is like a muscle. Train with care, stretch with peace, recover with patience, and show up daily. You'll be stronger when it matters most.